All right, guys, here we go. Bungee Finished, version 2, created totally from scratch again. Had to scratch version 1 because Mr. Jim wanted these changes in the plans. Whatever. Version 2 is ready. Let's go. Got the, 3 different modes. Got the skip if you want to skip the onboarding, but let's go through onboarding. We'll go in as a business today so I can show you the entire business flow dashboard. We'll do, let's see, one of my emails. Okay, just type in our email and go, because I'll click enter. And then little password Bungee. Everyone has their own account. We have Heather account. We have everyone. So if you want to log in, here we go. Now we have a different dashboard. This is the business dashboard. So we have applicants and we have sales. If you want to do a sale or a promotion, we have my bungees, my top bungees, or dashboard. Start with dashboard just to give an idea of what we could build into dashboard later on. Go back. We have, and at the bottom, we have our working nav bar. So we have activity, notifications. We'll get into that. I'm excited to show you notifications. Got wallet, profile, things like that. So my bungees, people who have clicked on your bungee link and who have been organized by who has created the most finished sales. So we'll go into sales now. So these are our sales. We can add sales. We can upload, if you have an image of your sale, whatever you want to put for sale, we'll just add an image here. Okay, great. That's our image. Make a name, website, services, or whatever, Okay, we'll do a price. And then now, super easy. If you want a percentage, you type 3%. So the commission is 3% of that sale price, calculated dynamically. And then you see the flat fee grays out because you already did a percentage. Or if you want to do a flat fee, you just go right there, $500 commission, whatever. So we'll launch that promotion. So we'll try to get bungees interested, and bam, right there, we see our website services right there, and we can delete it if we want, or we can add more. So that's there, that's in the marketplace. Those are our sales and promos page. The last one, applicants. So we'll go here, or not the last one for sure, but applicant. Now we have everyone who has applied to our job. So great. So now you can see, and you can have jobs here. So we'll post a job, with many input. I listened to all the messages. I looked at all the pictures, what all we want for a job. We have 3 pages of the job onboarding process. We'll go whatever, CTO or something. And then we'll go, say Santo Domingo. Great. And then 3, great, we'll do, and then employment type, we'll do, part-time, I guess, we'll do, say, 25 hours. So you can put all these requirements, and we're still on page 1. So we'll go here, go to the next page. Now you can put job description, job responsibilities. I have listened to all of these videos and requirements you guys have. So, and then it just gives standard, standard text if you want. And then it'll give you on the resume. If you don't click any of these, if you don't type anything custom, then, it'll give the boilerplate ones, but we'll say, build versions of the app and build out and manage engineering team. Great. Key responsibilities, maintain contact and meet deliverables. Great. Benefits, basic, health, competitive, salary, whatever. So you have your job applicants. Now, if you want to require a resume for your job, you click resume is required. If you want to require a video introduction, you click video is required. If you want to have Bungee referral is required to even apply for the job, then you can do that. But you don't always have to. And then right here, so this is the commission. If you want to offer a 2% commission calculated out of the salary, then you can do it there. And you see flat fee grays out. So you can't have both. Or if you want to just flat fee 1,000. Great. You get a flat fee on the job posting. I'm a post job. Great, so our job is right there. It's saved on our My Jobs. And if we posted more jobs, they'd be right there, saved under My Jobs. So great. So that's how this works. And then once someone applies to it, you can see them here. You can go through the interview process, see their, resumes and everything. But this, so we have CTO, resume required, video required, salary, 3,000, 25 hours, 0 applications so far, part-time, $1,000 on hire, which is the, $1,000 benefit. So great. So go back here. And now as a business, and you see we're on the business page, it says your business up here at the top. So your business. And that gives you, that changes, of course, it changes how the page looks and what the different buttons do. So now we'll click on business balance. So this goes to a business version. We don't have any activity yet for this account. I just made it. But this will give you, let me log into a better account. So go to profile, and we have a logout system. So we'll go log out and go into business. Will at bungee.world. Great. So I'm logged in Bungee. Great. So now we'll go to business, back on the business page, we'll go business. Great. This one has, I use this a lot for testing. Now, every time you click and you really do a bungee and it's really connected, then you really are paying out. I loaded just fake balances to get it going so we can test all the functions, but great. And guess what else we have? We have complete Stripe built in. So if you want to deposit as a business so that you can actually pay for commissions and you can get people excited and pay your balance, deposit, top up. We have real Stripe built in with my real corporate Stripe account, and if you want to do just a test, there's a test fake number you can type in and you can test that it's really working. So great. And then you type in, 11, 30, anything in the future, and then anything like that. And you can do a little test account, a little test deposit. Great. And then there's also withdrawal. So if you want to link your Plaid account, we don't have that yet. So if you want to really link, if you guys want to get set up with a Plaid account so that people can link their bank accounts to withdraw and make deposits, we can do that, so it's not in just kind of test mode. But all of that infrastructure is ready and legitimately on the database, on the server with the API structured properly. So great. And we'll go here. Okay. So that's most of this. I'll show a real, and of course, when anything happens, you get a notification. Jim was excited about notifications. That was a big part of his video. So here we go. And when you get notifications, it really sends it with the real Gmail. I have it connected to my Gmail API auth right now for 20-second apps, but as soon as you guys want, we could switch it over to Bungee World, Gmail, or anything you guys have set up. I just did mine for now, but if someone applies to a job on here, it is completely set up on the back. It sends you an email, and it's a really pretty email, and we'll do that in just a second. But and this is how I handled the profile situation because it's not clear in anyone's instructions so far. So I came up with a creative solution, like Mr. Jim always encourages me to, and I'm happy to change it. I'm happy to stay on with you guys. I know things are weird right now. I know probably a lot of shit's being talked about behind my back. I can feel it. But overall, I'd be happy to maintain this long term. But either way, it's done as per our agreement and contract. But so this is how profiles work. If you click back on profile, now you, with the same account, now you're in personal mode. So you see the dashboard changed. We're in personal mode. You can click on marketplace. You can see everything for sale from all the different businesses. You can click on job market. You can see all the jobs for all the different businesses. And you can see the actual businesses, on a map. And it's that set up. And you can see who are the top performing bungees. Right now, me, because I click through all this stuff on my account all the time. And Mr. Jim, it looks like he clicked on one thing, so that's all working. So let's actually go through. Let's click on marketplace. Great. So now you can purchase it. For example, if you want to buy this, buy these cool guys for, what's that, $10,000 almost, purchase. And it's connected to Stripe. It is that easy to buy things on Bungee. It is all set up, Stripe Pay. You guys just switch it over to your auth, and then it's all set so that people can pay things through Bungee. Great. Now I want to earn. So it gives you a Bungee link. And this is a link that you can absolutely post on social media. And let's do that. Let's do a little test. So what were we on? We're on Chrome. So we'll paste this in. Paste it here. And we'll just go to it. Paste. Bungee. And you see how it's structured. Will And then S9 is the category, and then the referral code is actually that. So it's based off of my account, and it's based off of that store and their item for sale. So fully right there and just pay it right there. And then later, if it's pick it up, or depending on how you guys want to do it, if you do shipping or whatever, you guys have to figure out what the next step after that. But this is how they pay it technically through the app. It's finished, it's launched. Great. And great. So, and then if they want to earn, they can click that and they get their own Bungee link. So great. So now, and it's always at the top. They can click a few limited things. I'm in guest mode now, and you can click a few limited things. You can play around with the app a little bit, but if you go to a certain page like wallet or something where you need an account, it bounces you back to the beginning for the onboarding process. So join free, bam. So it takes you back to the business dashboard or referral dashboard, anything, whichever you guys decide. But they clicked on this link at the top. Will's inviting you to Bungee. So now he's getting a commission from you for your sign up from the beginning. So it's great. So anyway, so now you can sign up as a person if you want. We'll just go back to my regular account, but Bungee anyway. But so we have a meta sign up process, which is like even for Bungees. So there we go. Great. So I'm in my account. So that's the business side. Let's see. Yeah. So now if we click on business, great. I think I showed you this. Yeah. So we have the business wallet, and you can do real deposits, real withdrawals. Where you go. We went over applications. We went over jobs. We went over sales. We went over my top bungees. We went over dashboard. This is a page that can be expanded out. I just kind of gave you guys some ideas for now. But activity. Okay, great. Okay, so let's go. So in the personal. So if you want to add a business, great. You can create new businesses. One person can have multiple businesses. One person, that's absolutely possible. We should encourage that. We should have just your main master account that handles everything. And then if you have, this is your personal account. And then, if you want to change your profile, and if you have a business, each one appears right here at the top. So you can click, that's my business, Will Enterprises. And if you want to upload your profile picture, change your data, that's where it is. So if you want to quickly go into business mode, you click on that, you click on your business, and then you click back to go back to Bungee. Now that takes you into this special business mode without having to log out, log in, 2FA, all the stuff that Jim always showed me. That cuts out all that friction. You just click on this. Now if you want to go into profile mode regular, you just go to profile, your personal profile, and you click back. And now you're in regular, you see this commissions mode, regular referral. Now it's like, even if you own Starbucks, you can still earn commissions by, just using the app and clicking 2 clicks. And now you're in commissions mode with a separate wallet where this is you're earning commissions instead of paying them out. And this is working. You can test all that. And so now let's go through the commissions half of Bungee, because I only showed you half of it so far. So that, for example, you click on the top bungees. I think I showed you that, but and yeah, businesses, job market. So yeah, so we went through marketplace. We went through making referrals for marketplace. We went through making purchases for marketplace. These are all the things people can influence. Now we'll go to the job market. So now we'll do a real big boy, resume job application. These are all the jobs. And if you want to, I'm not sure how to do pictures for jobs. If people want to upload pictures, we can do that. But that's one part that isn't there yet. But the same Bungee referral system works for jobs. And you can get your commission, $500, $1,000, whatever, X% of salary. as just that first one-time bonus, whatever. So now we'll go through and we'll apply for a job. So it gives you the background info. You know, like I say, if you don't type in anything, this one I did type in information for. But if you don't, then it gives kind of boilerplate stuff right here. But I did. It looks like, okay, so a cover note is required, resume is required, video intro is required. Let's go through and let's upload a video and let's make all this happen. So, why I'm a great fit for CTO. 100 mil to 300 mil CTO exit 2021. Great. That's why I would be a good fit for this position, CTO. So, record video. Let's see. I did it on my computer last time. Let's see if I have any video in here to upload. Let's see, document. See, we have a. Let's see if I have a video somewhere. DCIM. Let's see. Something will be a little faster. Okay. Yeah, this works. All right. Yes, little real estate video. Oh, sorry, that was for the resume. Okay, so yeah, we have to do an image for the resume or a document for the resume. It accepts both, so we'll do just some kind of image. Great, nice little image right there. And now we'll do the video. Let's see. All right, little video right there. Great. So now we have our complete resume filled out, all the text, everything filled out. We have, a cover letter. We have a resume attached, and we have the video, note, which is normally where someone would put, hey, this is me, whatever. So we'll go submit, uploading resume, and I have it completely synced with the back end, chunks videos over in Jinx, whatever. It's just, it shows the loading process for the video because sometimes those are kind of heavy, so it processes them all properly and shows you how much of the resume and everything and the video is uploading in real time. Now we're uploading the video. This might take a minute, but that's normal. I have pretty shitty internet because I'm not rich, but okay, so we'll let that go. Video 20%. And yeah, I mean, this is everything you guys have showed me. It was absolutely my plan to do all of it. I apologize that, I didn't have all of this stuff finished by Wednesday. I was not getting that feel from Mr. Jim that that's what he needed. Felt like it was like a tech version demo. So that's what I showed you on Tuesday. But I understand, Miss Heather, if you had different expectations, and I apologize, but I am your freaking guy, man. Oh yeah, it's true. I already applied to this job. Let me just log out. We'll do this one again. Okay, I'll just do a new account, whatever, new@new.com. Okay, Bungee. Great. Okay, so I'll go to personal mode, find the job. You see how easy it is to go through all this stuff now. So great. So whatever, I already wrote stuff last time. Upload a picture, and you see if you try to click upload before you've done everything, then it tells you no. And upload a video. I'm gonna go with, sorry, I gotta wait through this video upload again. But yeah, everything we've said, fulfilled my part of the agreement contract twice over now. This is the second time I'm building the entire system from scratch, but I trust in you guys. I believe in you guys. I'm sure that nothing funky or illegal is going on, and I just love working with you guys. Sorry if I'm a little intense today, but I'm excited. I've been working on this for a very long time, probably close to 200 hours now into this Bungee code base, and I trust in you guys and your side, and I just don't appreciate find your lack of faith disturbing, as they say in Star Wars, but I'm your freaking guy, man. You guys are building an app, and I'm flexible, and I'm fast, and I will out-compete and out-deliver anybody in the world. So great. So we just sent our application. Applied for CTO right here, a notification. Your application has been submitted successfully. Awesome. Okay, so yeah, that's not a real. So it tried to send the last one to bungee.world, but that was a fake email I just made up. But it did send it. But okay. So great. So what email am I logged in? Oh dang, I did a new fake account. Whatever. It sent me one last time because this is a real email that actually exists. So I logged into this application sent. So that's what it does. It sends this to the person who, if it's a real email, not just new@new.com, but if it's a real email, it sends them a beautiful email. It can take them to the bungee.world homepage like this one does, with a nice little link. And all of this is or if you want to take them straight to the app, we can do that. But great. So I did an application and I sent it in. As soon as it's sent, then Gmail is properly hooked up in the back end so that it sends the actual notification to the person. You can honestly imagine that you just log into this right now, you use it, and someone applies to your job and you get an email, and that's all happened and finished already, because this is work that I've done a million times for proper companies. So okay, and then if you mark it as red, then that clears it. Bye. So great. So that's anything else? I mean, marketplace, Bungie's on items, Bungie's on jobs, Bungie's on in full job, proper resume, application. I mean, everything. I've spent like I say, hundreds of hours on this now, and because I believe you guys come through on your side, and you see every time you do that, it increases your actual Bungee balance as the commissions. So everything's plugged in. Hopefully you guys believe in me again. I'm sorry I took a few extra days. That we all had high hopes for that Wednesday, but yes, it's a new account. It's just empty. But this is a freaking beautiful app. I hope you guys like it and understand it and play with it and enjoy it. And it's just, and I'm sure you guys don't have any intention of screwing me. I'm not a little kid that can just be fucked. It's not like I don't have, just whatever. It's never come to that. I've been feeling weird, with you guys a little bit lately, kind of ever since, I guess meeting Heather in person. I'm sorry if you didn't believe in me. Everything's great with Jim. I love working with Jim. And I love working with Heather. You need to trust in me. I am your freaking guy. Jim found me. It's not easy to just replace somebody like that. And it's like, you guys, he always wanted someone to just be able to call, be able to have someone on staff that knows exactly what's going on at every single point in time and can handle things and maintain it as you guys grow and pivot. I know he gets excited and changes mind every 3 seconds, but it's like, but I'm a stabilizing force that, can handle whatever comes at us. Even if you guys just want to build a simple email version for pre-beta sign up, whatever, it's like I can do that, but there's still technical requirements for that to even just function correctly and scale. So this is freaking solid app. I'm proud of it. I'm excited. I love how he let me be kind of creative with it. And it is completely delivered as per my twice over, but I'm above and beyond. But I just in terms of the agreement and the contract and the witnesses, and I love working with you guys, and hopefully things continue to work out, and I'd love to be a part of the team as normal. Nothing's changed. You guys knew I was working with Motos Chat before, and now just I switched to 20-second apps, but I've always been very clear that it's I have things going on, but I've also been extremely clear since the absolute day one that I will make Bungee a top priority, and I have. And I've been sending updates, and but this is a big update. This is a huge update. I'm super proud of this system, and even the Heather mode is beautiful. So anyway, love you guys. Let's build this app and let's keep going.